Why is selecting DOM elements so fast in your browser? Imagine trying to find a friend in a crowded room. Now think about how quickly your browser can find a specific element on a web page. It's pretty impressive, right? That speed comes from smart systems inside your browser that are built just for this purpose. When a web page loads, the browser turns all the HTML code into a structure called the Document Object Model, or DOM for short. This structure is like a tree with branches and leaves, representing all the parts of the web page. Because of this tree-like setup, the browser can move through it quickly, like walking along a well-marked trail. One reason selecting elements is so fast is because browsers keep special indexes and references to elements based on their IDs, classes, and tag names. For example, if you want to find an element with a unique ID, the browser uses a hash map, which is like a super efficient phone book. This means it doesn't have to scan every single element. Instead, it jumps straight to the right spot, making the process nearly instant. When you use methods like document.querySelector or document.getElementById, the browser's internal selector engine kicks in. It processes your CSS-like selector from right to left, which narrows down the search quickly. It starts with the most specific part, like an ID or class, and then checks parent elements if needed. This reduces the number of checks the browser has to make, saving time. Browsers also cache references to elements that are accessed often. This means if you select the same element multiple times, the browser remembers it and doesn't have to go looking for it again. But if your web page has a very large or complex DOM, or if your selectors are complicated, it can slow things down a little. Keeping your DOM simple and your selectors straightforward helps keep things running smoothly. Another big factor is that DOM selection methods are written in low-level code inside the browser, not in JavaScript. This native code runs directly on your computer's hardware, which is much faster than JavaScript code that needs to be interpreted. Plus, browsers optimize how they match CSS selectors by prioritizing simple ones like IDs and classes. This means writing efficient selectors can make your scripts run faster. So, in web development, understanding how browsers find elements helps you write better, faster code. Use IDs whenever possible, avoid overly complex selectors, and keep your web page's structure simple. These small tips can make a big difference in how quickly your scripts work and how responsive your web page feels.